Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Deep Dive Knowledge Talk. Hello. I would like to talk about your study on latent Dirichlet allocation. Elda, can you please provide more insights into the concept and how it works?
Of course. Latent Dirichlet Allocation, or LDA for short, is a machine learning model that helps us understand what a document is talking about by identifying underlying topics. It's like a magic box that can tell us the main themes and patterns in a large collection of documents. To understand LDA, let's consider an analogy with adorable dogs. Imagine you have a bunch of dog photos, and you want to estimate the mix of different dog breeds in those photos. Some dogs have short legs, which could indicate they are corgis, or dachshunds. Some have long bodies, which could indicate dachshunds. And some have cute faces like chocolate chip muffins, which could indicate chihuahuas. But here's the tricky part. Each dog can have a unique combination of these traits. For example, a dog might have short legs, like a corgi, but the face of a chihuahua. LDA helps us not only identify the different breeds, but also model the mix of traits in each dog into groups of breeds. In the same way, LDA analyzes a large collection of documents called a corpus and identifies the underlying topics that appear in those documents. It does this by looking at the words in the documents and finding patterns and relationships between them. Just like we can infer the topics in this study are about machine learning, data science, and topic modeling, LDA can infer the topics in a large collection of documents. To achieve this, LDA uses a set of hyperparameters. These include the number of topics to be modeled, K, an initial understanding of the distribution of topics in each document, alpha, and an initial understanding of the distribution of words in each topic, beta. LDA then iteratively adjusts these hyperparameters using a technique called Gibbs, sampling or variational inference, to find the best fit for the data. In summary, LDA is a powerful tool that helps us uncover the main themes and patterns in a large collection of documents. It's like a magic box for understanding what documents are talking about.
Thank you for that insightful explanation. It's clear that LDA is a valuable tool for topic modeling. I'm curious, how does LDA probabilistically identify the underlying topics and word distributions within documents? Can you explain the algorithm behind it?
Sure. Let me explain how LDA works. LDA considers each document as a bag of words and assumes that each word in the document is generated from one of the underlying topics. The algorithm starts by randomly assigning each word in each document to one of the topics. Then, it iteratively updates these assignments to improve the model's fit. During each iteration, LDA does the following. 1. It calculates the probability of each word belonging to each topic, based on the current assignments. 2. It reassigns each word to a topic based on these probabilities. Words are more likely to be assigned to topics that have a high probability of generating them. 3. It updates the topic distributions for each document and the word distributions for each topic based on the new assignments. The algorithm repeats these steps until it reaches a convergence point, where the assignments stabilize and the model fits the data well. Overall, LDA uses a statistical approach to probabilistically identify the underlying topics and word distributions within documents. By analyzing the collocations of words and iteratively adjusting topic distributions, LDA helps us understand the proportion of topics in each document and identifies which words are significant in describing each topic. It's important to note that LDA is a probabilistic model, which means that it accounts for uncertainty in topic assignments and word distributions. This allows LDA to capture the complexity and variability of natural language.
Thank you for the detailed explanation of the LDA algorithm. It's fascinating to see how it probabilistically assigns words to topics and updates the topic distributions for each document. I'm curious about the significance of hyperparameters, such as the number of topics, K, alpha, and beta, in LDA. How do these hyperparameters impact the results of the model? And what considerations should be taken when choosing their values?
The hyperparameters in EE, such as the number of topics, K, alpha, and beta, play a crucial role in determining the results of the model. The number of topics, K, determines the granularity or level of detail in the topics that the model will uncover. Choosing the appropriate value for K depends on the specific dataset and the desired level of specificity in the topics. If K is too low, the topics might be too broad and not capture the nuances in the data. On the other hand, if K is too high, the topics might become too specific and may not be meaningful or interpretable. Alpha is the hyperparameter that controls the document topic distribution. It represents the prior belief about the distribution of topics in the documents. If alpha is set to a low value, it means that each document is expected to contain only a few dominant topics. Conversely, a high value of alpha implies that documents can have a mixture of many topics. The choice of alpha depends on the nature of the dataset. If the documents are expected to focus on a few main topics, a low value of alpha might be appropriate. However, if the documents are likely to cover multiple topics, a higher value of alpha might be more suitable. Beta is the hyperparameter that controls the topic word distribution. It represents the prior belief about the distribution of words in the topics. If beta is set to a low value, it means that each topic is expected to contain only a few dominant words. On the other hand, a high value of beta implies that topics can have a mixture of many words. The choice of beta also depends on the dataset. If the topics are expected to be represented by a few keywords, a low value of beta might be suitable. However, if topics are likely to have a diverse set of words, a higher value of beta might be more appropriate. When choosing the values of these hyperparameters, it is important to consider the specific characteristics of the dataset and the goals of the analysis. It may require some experimentation and fine-tuning to find the optimal values that result in meaningful and coherent topics. Additionally, it is recommended to evaluate the model using appropriate evaluation metrics, such as topic coherence or model perplexity, to assess the quality of the topics generated by different hyperparameter settings.
Thank you for the detailed explanation of the significance of hyperparameters in LDA. It's clear that choosing the right values for K, alpha, and beta is crucial for obtaining meaningful and interpretable topics. I'm curious to know if LDA is solely applicable to text data, or if it can be used for other types of data as well. Can you provide some insights into the potential applications of LDA beyond text analysis?
Certainly. While LDA is commonly used for text analysis, its applications extend beyond just that. One interesting application of LDA is in the field of e-commerce. For example, if you work at an online shop, you can use LDA to infer soft categories of products. Instead of forcing a product like chocolate into a single category like snack, LDA allows it to fall under multiple categories such as snack, baking, beverage, and sauce. This can help improve product recommendations and customer experience. Another application is in analyzing clickstream data. LDA can be applied to group and categorize web pages based on observed user behavior. By understanding the patterns in user clicks, it becomes easier to identify and recommend relevant content to users. Furthermore, LDA can be combined with other probabilistic models like Poisson factorization. This combination allows us to embed items using LDA and then learn user preferences using Poisson factorization. This approach can be particularly useful in the context of new studies, where it enables cold start recommendations for newly published studies, providing timely and relevant suggestions to users. In summary, while text analysis is a common use case for LDA, it can be applied in various domains such as e-commerce, clickstream analysis, and recommendation systems to improve categorization, understand user behavior, and provide personalized recommendations.
Thank you for sharing those fascinating applications of LDA beyond text analysis. It's intriguing to see how ALDA can be utilized in e-commerce for product categorization and in clickstream analysis for understanding user behavior. The combination of LDA with other probabilistic models like Poisson factorization seems promising for recommendation systems. Lastly, you mentioned some tips for using LDA effectively in your study. Could you please elaborate on these tips and explain why they are beneficial?